Hello?
What's up? So, I am so super sick. I don't even know if you... I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I am so super sick. Also, it is currently like 11:30. So, your girl is tired. Just a little bit. But I wanted to tell you guys, one, I'm like super excited to do next week's video. I'm waiting. I'm a little upset. Well, hopefully I can get it by next week, but I'm a little upset because I really want to do a James Charles palette tutorial type deal. I want to reveal it. I want to see it. I want to... There's been like 800 reveals. Like, the boy is a famous. Like, he's a little bit popular, you know. He's just kind of popular. A couple people know him, you know. It's just like his palette keeps selling out, and I'm just so butthurt because I freaking miss it every single time. And this is, I think there's been 3 restocks, or like Morphe sold it, sold out. Ulta sold it, sold out. Ulta restocked it, sold out. So that's my life. Also, being 11:30, just gonna... It's necessary at this point. Also, I just drink coffee all the time. I really don't drink anything else. It's not good for me. That's a lie. I drink water. That's kind of all I drink, water and coffee. So I'm gonna actually put this over here. So I do have a mirror set up like right here. So if I keep looking over in this general direction, wow, my eyebrows are so bad right now. I don't even know. I definitely did not... I didn't even try. Maybe I should do that. I'll be right back. Alright. Should we just start over? Let's just start over. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yep, that's a sign right there that I am definitely not awake. So, do you ever have one of those moments where you like pluck one eyebrow too many and you're like, oh shit, now I gotta fix the other eye. And so then you start fixing the other eye, and then you're like, no, it's not even. Now I gotta fix this eye. And now you all of a sudden have like a small, thin tail, and then you have like one that's perfect. I'm like, I'd rather fill this one in more than screw up this one and just have like those like thick to thin eyebrows. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those things. Okay, so back to my original point. I am so stoked to do my next video, but yeah, like the James Charles palette just keeps selling out, and I don't know what to do about it. I want it really bad. I'm one of those people. I love palette. I think it's beautiful. The colors are beautiful. The like warm tones are beautiful. Just the layout of the palette itself, with having the warm on top and then the big ones and then the rainbow, that's like literally my OCD is so like warm and fuzzy right now. I just love it so freaking much. So kind of like a tease. I still don't even know what I'm doing for this video, honestly. I was just gonna do like a late night get ready with me. Probably still do that, yeah. But I do want to show you because I just keep getting stuff every time I go look for the palette, and it's kind of adding up. It's become a problem. Also, don't clock me. For anyone who knows, this was like a freaking... I think this was a box from like 4 years ago during their holiday, but I love it. I love it so much, and honestly, I'm probably going to use it as like a re-gift box this year. So I'm going to part with it, but I just like decided to throw all of my stuff in this one box because it was easier to keep track of. But I know I have a problem. I know. Well, let's just talk about the 2 best things about this problem. One being, I finally got, I know, it's been a long time, but I finally got it. I finally just decided it was time. And Lily Lashes Miami. I know. But foaming because I'm not trying to hurt animals. That's rude. It's inconsiderate.
Are not considerate. You are not considerate at all.
So I kind of want to go through this, but like I still want the James palette to be a part of it. I don't know. I'm still deciding. Like, how do you resist this? Like, honestly. If you had all this, like, waiting to be touched, waiting to be played with, would you wait? Honestly, would you wait? I guess I'll still, like, add to my collection because I'm still waiting for the James Charles palette. I got, however, the Too Faced Charcoal palette, so like I can try that, but I still just want to try the James Charles one. So like, I'm just gonna keep adding this to this collection until I get that palette, and then we'll see where we end up. That'll just be the video, I guess. I will get that palette. But for today, let's just do a little get ready with me. So I'm just gonna put a disclaimer out right now. Like, I love the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm probably gonna use this in my haul because honestly, this is still new. I literally just got this, so I'm probably not gonna go buy another, however expensive this was. I don't even remember. But anyways, I'm not just gonna drop another like $40, $50, $30, whatever this was, just to have one that's sealed. Like, it's still new. I'm sorry if you're butthurt about it. Don't come for me. But I'm gonna use it today, so there's that. So I literally just pulled like everything out. I'm kind of scared. I feel like I let my eyebrows cool off enough, but at the same time I'm a little scared that like my eyebrows are gonna get pimples or something because I just plucked them and now I'm going in with, like, honestly, I just have this in a mini too. It's a mini life, okay? All I do is buy minis. I just need to go get a big one. I'm lazy, okay? If they don't have the one that I want, then like, yeah. I'll just go to Ulta because normally they have this stocked up. Okay, so let's move on. I know it's small, I know it's tiny, but I'm gonna use it anyways. So this is obviously the Professional Pore Primer by Benefit. So we are just gonna prime the face. And I'm honestly torn between this one and I think it's the exact same, like, Benefit Matte Rescue, I think is what it is. It's like the gel one. It's literally the one that I just got right now in that box of stuff. But I'm honestly torn between the two, which I like because I love the, like, I don't even know what feeling this is. Like, it feels so, like, I don't even know. Like, at first it's very smooth and it's like, it just feels so good, but then once it like settles, it just feels like a second skin to me anyways. Like, I know that there's some people that were saying the Benefit, their primers kind of feel, what is the word I'm looking for, like silicone-y, but to me, like, I get it, but it doesn't feel like that to me. Like, I could see that, but like, I don't know, it honestly does feel like a second skin to me. Like, it feels just as smooth as my natural skin does. Like, I mean, well, I put lotion on my skin, but it just feels just as good, and like my skin, it doesn't feel sandy. It doesn't feel silicone-y. It doesn't, like, because silicone to me, it feels like plastic. Like, and it doesn't feel like plastic to me. It just feels good. Like, it feels very fresh, and it's still lightweight. Lightweight primer to where it still like feels like my skin. It doesn't feel like anything's there. I'm just gonna go in with the foundation. You know, like lately I've been doing my eyeshadow first and then going over with foundation because I don't know. I watched so many tutorials that I was like, okay, you know what? I'll do it. But I'm not feeling it anymore. So I am going in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I am in the shade Seashell, the shade Seashell. That's the one. Yeah. So, and then I lately have just been going in with like a makeup brush, and I just like tap it all over my skin, almost like I'm using a beauty blender. Just cause like to me sometimes, wow. See, I'm still sick. I'm almost like stuffy and gross. But to me, sometimes the beauty blender, they're not real beauty blenders, I feel like they soak up a lot of product. And like, I don't even know what the brand is that I have, but I feel like it definitely does that. It just soaks up a shit ton of product. And so I'll just go around with this and just like tap it around, get it where I want it, and then I go in with my beauty blender and I just go ham on my face. Yeah. 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 Also, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely go over my eyelid because I feel like it covers my veins better than just doing a little paint pot of eyelid primer. Maybe it's just me, and maybe it just adds like a little bit extra to my eyelids. I don't really know, but to me it works. Like and it looks right, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. If I don't use it, then sometimes if the paint pot, well, I think they're called paint pots. I don't really know. If the primer isn't exactly what I'm going for, and if it doesn't work with my oily ass skin exactly, then honestly it just like, it's inevitable and it creases. But for whatever reason, if I just add this extra layer, and I don't set it, honestly, I just put like you can't even tell, like this side you really can't even tell, it's still red from me just plucking my eyebrows, but it just like, I don't put any on there. I just like go over my face and then I'll dabble on my eyelids like just a little bit, so that again, like for just having plucked my eyebrows, it's like the discoloration, it helps it out a little bit, and then I'll go in with the paint pot and then it like just perfectly clears it. It's like blank canvas. For me it works, and if it works for you, then hey, you're welcome. Good tip. So right, next I am going in with obviously some Tarte Shape Tape, and this is honestly, I feel like this is a little bit too dark for me. This is, I think, like not light neutral, which normally I'm just like a fair light. I think that's actually what I had before. Oh no, fair neutral. But that one was too light, and now this one I had when I had a tan, and now this one's too dark, and I probably should like switch back. I should have bought these at opposite times, but I didn't, and here I am now going in with something that literally matches my foundation. I don't care. I use everything that's on a stick, honestly. Don't judge me, don't come for me, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna dip back in when like it's still perfectly fine, you know? I do put a little on my upper lip because I feel like it helps enhance the highlight later. Don't judge me, don't come for me. Okay. What do I do with my sponge? Okay, oh hey. Honestly, this like doesn't even look any lighter. Like it's like the exact same shade. Maybe it does look lighter on camera. I don't know. You tell me. Leave a comment down below. Does it look lighter or am I stupid? Do I need to get a lighter shade? Probably just need an overall lighter shade on my foundation and on my concealer because I'm getting pale AF, and I was in the sun all the time during the summer, like literally just sitting in the backyard on one of our, like, we have the, you know, the old school like 90s fold chairs? We have those. We have those. So that's all I did during the summer. I would sit outside with Bodhi literally on one of those chairs, and that was my life. I don't know. I can't remember what brand this is. It's so dirty, that's for sure. But it is like this little green sponge. And like, to me, it's pretty squishy. Like, I feel like it's just as squishy as a beauty blender. I could be wrong. But like, I'm barely pushing down. And if I push really hard, like, or fairly hard, you know, and like the water still isn't coming out, it's good. I don't know. I don't know, man. Literally, look at this. I should have just got a lighter shade while I was at the store. Okay, the Fenty is a lighter shade. I know I'm pale, okay? That's why I sit out in the sun all the time during the summer. Because I don't like my pasty ass skin. Not a fan. Like, I don't know, to me, like, look at how, like, this region just looks so dark now. Alright. You already know. We're gonna go under the eye. And I honestly, like, just, like, this sounds really weird, but I, like, freckle on my loose powder. I, like, shimmy it into the top of the pan, and it'll be in, like, dots. And I'm like, oh, I don't care. I'm gonna just do it like that. And then that's how I do it. Good story. Let's tell it again. And then obviously the other side. So I try and get like all over my under eye, mostly because that's where I crease a lot, but also because it's gonna help when I do my eyeshadow. This is just like the routine that I've found that I like the best. So, oh. I'm so crusty. This is supposed to be skin tone. And I just, oh, it's new. That was fresh. Yeah, so this is supposed to be skin tone, but honestly, once again, like, I should just stop trying. Like, yep, 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 yep. I'm gonna stop trying. Yep, yesterday. Okay, so, but do you see what I mean by, like, I put a little bit of foundation and now I do the paint pod? It looks pretty freaking flush. Like, it's flesh, either or. Except it's definitely gross on my hands. So there's that. So then normally I go in with my Kylie the Bronze palette. Yeah, what can I say? I'm basic. This is like what I use all the time. I like it, but honestly, if it ain't broken, why fix it? You know? And I just love this. Like, it always works for me. You know what? I should probably do my eyebrows first. Let's hold off on you, Kylie. Dude, I just sound so gross still. I'm like going on my 3rd week right now of being sick, honestly. No, that's a lie. This is my 2nd week. How do you guys do your eyebrows? I really am curious. I feel like everyone does them a little bit differently. I personally, obviously, as you can see, I do the top, I go all the way through at the bottom, and then I gotta get close, real close, hey, because I gotta get close to the mirror. So, and then I just do a little, like, hair kind of motions. I just go with my hair, and boom, flawless. I feel like it's works out every time. Like, maybe it's just me, maybe it doesn't look flawless to you, but I like it. I like the way it looks. It's a quick brow. You know what? It works for the mom life in me, so like, so that's all of them. Boom, good brow. Every time. Works out for me. I like it. Whatever. This one seems a little bit darker in the middle because I had too much. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. I literally can't do anything about her now unless I just make them both look really ugly really fast. Guys, I'm tired. I start talking delusional and fast at night, which is kind of why I wanted to film at night. Also, if I'm being completely honest, it's because I forgot to film a video today. I meant this week, so now I'm filming a video today. What is next? Where am I at? Now let's do some eyeshadow. Okay, so I need a couple brushes. Actually, no, this is an everyday look. Okay. Alright, so I take, wait. Yeah, Tiger's Eye. It's Tiger Eye, actually, but the stone is called Tiger's Eye. Kylie, you're messing up already, girl. What are you doing? Okay, and I just kind of like get a generous amount on my brush, and then I just start packing it right in like the transition area, I think is what it's called. I don't know. It's like right, not on my lid, not on my eyebrow bone thing. It's like right in between. So I also just kind of like, I don't know if you can tell, but I kind of like make the shape and don't bring it all the way in, and I kind of blend it out as I go. I'm like packing it, and it's almost like this kind of a motion, like a painting motion. That's kind of like the gist of how I go about it. Yeah, so it's very easy to blend, and it makes it easier just to see what kind of a look you want to do. That's just my take on it. Okay, and then I also have this smaller Eco Tools blending brush. This one though, I do take on my, whatchamacallit, transition shade looking guy. I just take it and sweep it, honestly. But I sweep it all the way up a little bit. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this without being able to like, because I can't go directly at you guys, but I also don't want to go directly over here. So yeah, I just kind of like sweep it upwards-ish. Just blending it out more toward my brow bone. I just will like sweep this, kind of like blow it out a little bit. I just want it all to look even. I feel like you guys are like on my side. Like I'm not even talking to you guys because I'm just over here the whole time. I promise I still care about you. I'm still paying attention to you. I'm just like, I can't look at you and my mirror at the same time. I'm sorry. And then was that. Okay, so now oh wait, wrong one. So now I'm going to take the color Bronzite right here. So this one I barely tap into because for me, I feel like this one is super pigmented. And then so I kind of do like a smoky eye on a regular basis just because like one, it's easy. Two, there's only 3 different colors that I use aside from highlight. And it kind of like, for me, I feel like it shapes my eyes a little bit better. So I take it in this part on my lid, I just like tap it all over, just along the areas kind of like where I would put kind of where I would put eyeliner. Like I just want it down there on the base, and then I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the transition shade, and I'll blend up. And again, for me, that just makes the most sense, and it's like easiest, and I don't have to go back over with the transition color. It'll just like blend. You'll see. Okay, I'm gonna just like blend it all over my lid. I'm going to go back with the clean blending brush to literally blend out all of it. Like this is kind of just like color on color that I'll use this one for. Just specifically like kind of darker darker warm God, excuse me, darker warm tones. Okay, I can't blend with like the opposite hand to the eye. That sounds so weird, I know, but to me it just like makes sense. Okay, so I just added a little bit of color, and so now I'm gonna go, this brush is so soft, and I'm just gonna blend all of that together. Do you feel? So it's like, I don't know, do you see how this one is just more darker? And to me, I feel like this one doesn't, it's not like, what is the word, like gradient? I don't even know. It like doesn't ombre as well. Wow, as I'm like speaking on like as if this one does, and I have like chunks or like patches. Wow, that's really embarrassing. World, I would have a toddler screaming at me, and I would only have like 8 seconds to blend this out anyways. And so if it's patchy, it's patchy, you know? Sometimes you just do not care. What the hell? I don't know if it's just me, but does this eye seem red? It's super irritated. I think I honestly put too much stuff on it, but like right after plucking my eyebrow. It hurts. So now I'm gonna go in with this brush. I believe this is a Wet n Wild brush. Honestly, the Wet n Wild collection is good. It should be talked about more in my opinion. Okay, yeah, so I just barely put any on, and then I go back again with the same clean blending brush, and I just swipe it back and forth right there, because honestly I just don't care. Boom. Those are my eyes. There's really nothing to it. Honestly, I feel like they look like what they originally look like, which is kind of what I'm going for anyways. So yeah, it just like gives them a little bit of something. And then I'm going to take the leftover of the like smoky bronzite. Yeah, the bronzite. So all that's left on here is literally just leftover. And I'm going to drag it a little bit under this eye and drag it a little bit under this eye, just because I want it to look even, but I'm not going to add any more color to this. So I literally give a swipe to this eye, and then I blend out this one, and then I go back to this one, because then it's like I've just barely put any color on this side. Put the rest on here, and then blend this one out, if that makes sense. Alright, so going back to some Chit. I did not. Why does it keep happening? It's literally just getting all over my sweats. Okay, well, whatever. I am taking some CoverGirl. What even is this? CoverGirl True Blend Minerals. And I kind of just use this as like, I don't even know, kind of like a contour and bronzer, like all over whatever. Ooh, you know what? I forgot to wipe off the translucent powder, which there's like hardly any extra left over. But just in case. I'm not trying to have any flashbacks. So yeah, I just go right under my cheekbone, and then I go on my forehead. A little under my jaw. And I barely use any, like all I did was tap my brush in the container, and then I go like this into the pan, like kind of like swish it around. Get a little bit on there, it's very loose. If I tap it, nothing's coming out. And then I brush it so lightly on my face. So there's really not a lot on there, but to me, I feel like the color for these really does go a long way. Especially, like, this is a medium tone, and I feel like it just, like, bronzed out my whole face. It's really cool. This is one of the drugstore products that I probably will never let go of. This is the first thing that I started off with when I was younger as the foundation. It was literally just powder foundation. I put it all over my face, but I did the light one because I didn't use it as like a contour. And yeah, I put it all over my face, and that's what I would wear to school, and some heavy ass eyeliner. We don't speak of those times. I'm gonna go in with my Bare Minerals, and this is in the color Boost. It is super bright, so be careful. The The one thing that I always tap on mine like this, by the way, to make sure all of the powder goes down, because it does fly everywhere. But also with this blush, like, it's so pretty, but it's so freaking pigmented. So just be careful. Like, I honestly just take this stuff from the lid, and like even that, there's a lot to it. So I just barely put any on my brush like this, and then I'll tap it like right on the apples of my cheeks. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Wow, like I'm surprised. Oh, that's, I feel like that's, there's a line of too much. Like I'd crust it. So now I'm gonna put it on the other side. See, there we go. And it's like super bright. Okay, now I'm gonna sweep it. And I literally just take, again, pack it on the apple and shake it, and I like sweep out kind of a motion. I don't actually rub it on my face. I just sweep. Okay, and then I always just do a touch on my nose because that's normally how it is anyway, and I kind of feel like it like neutralizes that strip of concealer. It makes it look a little bit more natural. Do it a little bit on my forehead. I have nothing left on the brush. I'm literally just sweeping what's left just to neutralize that concealer. Okay, and that is how I do that. There's all of that still left in the lid. I barely touched anything. Because I'm telling you, a little goes a long way. But if you like blush, you'll like this stuff. And honestly, it'll last you so long. I don't know who turned me on to this, whatchamacallit, brush, but I use it. I think it's supposed to be a blending brush, and I honestly use it for my highlighter every single time, and I've never used it for my eyeshadow. It is the Morphe M573, but this is going to be Champagne Pop. I cannot live without this, and honestly, look at how tragic this story is. Wow, it's so dirty. Hold on, let me just clean it up because I'm going to use this anyways. So I'll just use the fallout. I don't care. I've reached the bottom of the pan. It's tragic. I know. This color is everything. Thank you, Jaclyn Hill. You blessed us. You were the greatest of all time. Okay, and I do the same thing as my cheeks, but I go higher, obviously. It's so beautiful. I will never get over this color. Nope, and even if I like run out of it, I'll probably go buy a new one. Really, not truly. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it blends in with this blush perfectly. Perfectly. Also, I do tap back in the pan because because I'm a penny pitcher, I guess. I don't know, because I don't want to waste shit and make my house dirty at the same time. Sorry, not sorry. I've had this highlight for so long, and I'm still just, I'm amazed by you. Let's do a little bit of brown. A little bit of brown. Just a little bit of brown. And I am going to go in. I just take all my fallout. Look at how packed it gets on this brush. Perfect. I don't know if it focused. I really hope it did. And that is what I will put right there. Because, like, look at this. Like, if my cheek didn't tell you everything you needed to know, like, can you even see it? I have highlight all over my face. I feel like you should probably see it at this point. And then, again, with this small little brush, I just trace my lips and my little bow. Because I used to just dust on highlighter with the fan brush. But then, honestly, I noticed that if I, like, actually go over and make an effort to, like, make the U shape, it makes that little, is it called a cupid's bow? Like, it just makes those two lines look like, I don't know, my lips to me look poutier because of that, just that small little like the lines right there. But if you just like dust it on, it gets like your whole upper lip, to me at least. It gets like those parts even more, but your whole upper lip. And then I'm like, now I just look like I have a sweaty upper lip. You know? It's like, your girl doesn't like a sweaty upper lip. I'm not trying to look sweaty. I'm just trying to look glossy. Okay, more drugstore products that I will stand by for the rest of my life is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion. This one, I don't even know why, but this, out of like the 80 Lash Blast mascaras, this one will always be my favorite. I don't know why. It just like, for me, it works every single time. I've never had it let me down. Alright guys, here's the deal. I was just playing back the video and realized not only did I not finish the video on camera, but I finished the video and realized that you couldn't even see me. Well, okay, sorry, you could see like kind of my face, kind of. So this is pretty embarrassing, and I apologize for how embarrassing this is, but we're just gonna kind of roll into the next video idea, and let's just do a get unready with me. Is that okay? I hope it's okay, because I'm gonna do it anyways. Alright, so let's move on to a get ready with me video part 2 in the same video, part 1/2. One half and the other half. I don't even know what to call this, but okay. I'll see you in just a bit. Also, just a quick note for those who are wondering, I did use the Ardell Glamour, whatever these are called, false eyelashes. Those are my personal favorite for everyday use. It's really cheap. They look, to me, like I feel like they look very similar to my bottom lashes, so they look pretty natural, if that makes sense. But also, if I could afford lily lashes every day, I probably would, but I don't live a lavish life, so until I get there, this is what I use for an everyday look. Also, I used NARS and for my lips, and it's like a color, it's like, frick, I should have like wrote it down or something before I already put it away, but it's like Rikugia or Rikugia, or I don't know, Rukagia, something like that, but it's real funky. But it's a satin lip pencil. That's what I used on my lips, and I used the Morphe setting spray for my face, and I think that was the only part that you guys missed out on. So let's do this. I have to charge my phone while I'm recording, and that's what this is. And I got a boots from work. Don't worry, it's just work. So yeah, let's get to this. Unready with me. Hello. What a weird setting. It's so echoey in here. Wow. So echoey. So I was thinking about doing a voiceover, but now I really just don't know what I'm gonna do. But so I guess I'll just put some like music in the background as I'm actually like cleaning my face. So obviously the first thing I do is take off my eyelashes. And yes, this video all is in one day, one night, so I did just put on makeup just to take it off. That is what I do. Okay, so 2 things at night. 1, I guess I should probably talk about the first one first. One being, normally I used to do the Neutrogena facial wipes, and then I found that the Kirkland brand is a really good dupe for it. If you guys have a Costco, then the Kirkland brand, like I said, is a really good dupe. It has almost the exact same ingredients. So I was like, why pay this much when I could pay this much, you feel? So, one of these bad boys, they are super saturated, in my opinion. Like, it is wet as soon as you touch it. And then the second thing that you need when you're getting ready for bed, if you're me, some jalapeno potato chips. Don't judge me. So first I showed you coffee. Now I'm showing you potato chips. Maybe I should just make this a get unready mukbang. 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 Hold on, I need a few more. Hold on. Hey, I want to be famous.
Hey, I want to be famous.
True story, if you don't know what that is, we can't be friends. Look at this though. Kirkland knows what's up. Okay. So, one half of a makeup wipe, one half of my face. It's impressive, dude. It's impressive. Sorry, I'm looking at the camera, or looking at the screen. I'm not looking at you. I would look at you, but I was trying to make sure that I made sense when showing half my face, and I wasn't like, hey, and it's like this. I also use the flip side of it because, one, it's still wet, so why not? Two, because the makeup's not on that side yet. I haven't used that side to clean my face, so. Okay, so, hi. I love that vine. Okay, so this is the part where I'm gonna fast forward and do some music maybe because I gotta wait for the water to heat up. Cue the sad music. So there are two different face scrubs that I use. I love St. Ives, super cheap. You can get it at Target. And like, why else do you need an excuse to run to Target? Here's another one. So this one is the oatmeal, and it's a very gentle scrub, and it tells you even on the back. Sorry, I have jalapeno potato chip stuff on my fingers. I apologize. So yeah, this one will say gentle. Woo, and then this one says deep because this one is an exfoliator. So this one, I do have a schedule for my skincare routine. Most of the time I exfoliate on gym days or work days. Anytime I'm like really sweating or like I can see my pores getting clogged, whatever. I should probably flip this back around. These days are more of like this, where I'm literally just washing my face because I just put makeup on. Or if I'm running errands and then I'm taking off my makeup and I'm washing my face. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to use this one if I'm using a makeup wipe because I don't want it to exfoliate after just using like a makeup wipe that I know has a little bit of alcohol in it, which is like already messing with my skin. I wanted to be a little bit gentle on it, you know? So I am not going to be using this one today. I did go to the gym, but I already washed my face earlier too, so I'm just going to use this one. I also want to point out that I do use a face wipe and wash my face because look at this mascara. There's shit still on your face. did want to switch around the camera real quick just to show you that I do use these products as well, all in this order. I did get a small one of the Tarte, it's like Maracula, something like that, oil. If it'll focus, maybe, there it goes. So I got a small one of that because I didn't know how to take it. There's like 50-50 people saying that like it did or didn't work. It does work for me, so I continue to use that. And then I did get a small one of the Neutrogena deep wrinkle anti-wrinkle serum. Also for the same purpose, like I just wanted to test it out and I just wanted to make sure that I liked it. Both of those I'm going to use up obviously before I get new ones, but that is why they're tiny. This is the actual size of the what is it called? It's like an anti-aging transforming cream. Oh, maybe I should get it in the camera. So this is actually really good for if you have bags under your eyes, and then obviously you know what toner and you know what the EOS chapstick is. Okay, hello, welcome back. I'm here again. Maybe I should sleep. I don't know if I want to leave my sleeves down or up, and I'm in the slice lip. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with the Maracuja, something like that. The oil by Tarte. So I put a drop down my forehead, a drop down each cheek, and then I just kind of rub a little bit on my chin. Honestly, I never knew to take care of my skin before. Excuse me, my mom isn't very big on taking care of her skin. Like, she wasn't one of those moms that was like, you have to lotion every single day. And she also wasn't a mom that was like, I'm gonna lotion every single day, or like, I'm gonna wash my face every single day. So yeah, so I'm one of those people that I just had to gradually learn how to take care of my skin. But when I was younger, I never took care of my skin. I never stayed out of the sun. I never wore sunscreen ever, like barely ever on my face. So yeah, I honestly like abused my skin when I was a little kid, and like I didn't have a parent to tell me otherwise. And I really wanted to be tan. I really wanted my freckles to show because I liked my freckles when I got a certain age. Oh, sorry. So this, by the way, is oil-free acne stress control, triple threat, yada yada yada, by Neutrogena. And then I'm gonna go in with the also Neutrogena deep wrinkle, yes, wrinkle serum. And then I take, wow, that made a huge difference in my appearance. Like, wow, my bun, it says everything. Then I'm going to take the Olay. So anyways, I just get about, sorry for flipping you off, I just get about this much. And I toss it between my two fingers. I just dowel it, and then I take it right under my eyes. And I honestly kind of cake it on there because I get really bad under eyes. Obviously with not getting a lot of sleep, being a mom. And then I also take it right over my eyes because I don't know about you, but my sleepy eyes go like a circle, like I look like a raccoon. Then I just go in with my EOS. Also, I do want to point out that I always use my, whatever I'm using for a facial moisturizer, I use it on my lips first. I use that before I use chapstick every single time. Because I noticed, again, another huge improvement. Like, my lips are always dry. I drink a lot of water and my lips will never stay moisturized enough. And so I started using my facial moisturizer on my lips as well, and then putting chapstick on top. And again, it made a huge difference. The toner and putting this on my lips changed my face. If you liked this video, please be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know what part you liked. Let me know if you have any questions on anything that I used or anything that, if you have any, whatever it's called, tips on things that I should use. Let me know about this toner if you know an alternative to something that works just as good and doesn't like irritate your face or like burn at first, which is super weird, but it always does that to me. And I have tried the tea whatever brand witch hazel, and I don't know why, but it doesn't work for me. So there's that. Yeah, but make sure that you like this video, share it with all your friends, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys next week.